Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to today's episode. Today I'm cooking seafood pasta. Today's pasta I'm using is the fettuccine. I'm also using the basilico sauce to bring the food together. It's a really simple recipe to make. Watch till the end to see how easy it is to make it. Let's get started. So welcome to the show, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you're notified whenever I have a new video out, especially when you hit the bell button. Now, today's recipe or video is something that a lot of you have requested, how to make seafood. So I decided to do two things in one, a seafood pasta. First thing I'm using for the Barilla products is the basilico sauce. Now this will be the tomato sauce that will bring everything together. It has basil as well. I'm also using the fettuccine. Now, in fact, I'm going to start with this because the fettuccine here actually says here the cooking time is 6 minutes. It doesn't take long to cook. Now they come into small bundles, and for one portion you can use about 5 of them. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make one portion of this dish. I'm using sea bass. So this is a seafood pasta. So when I was looking for a fish, I was looking for a fish that is actually from the ocean. So we have the sea bass. I have prawns. Now if you do not get the fish, or you want just the prawns, you can still skip the fish and then do the prawns. So we have cleaned and deveined prawns, the ones that have actually been removed from the vein, or it's actually the dirt from the prawns. It's already been trimmed, it's cleaned, so this is ready to cook. I'm going to add some vegetables to the food, which is the pepper, the green pepper for color, and some onion, and salt and pepper. So the other thing I'm going to add a little bit later is some butter when cooking. I also have normal oil. As I continue to cook, I'll explain why I'm using each piece of ingredient, especially the oils and the butter. So the first thing I want to do is to dry the fish. Now, sea bass, especially when I bought this has the skin on. So I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. In this case, cubes. So I'm going to start with the fish, and the first thing I want to do is to make sure that the pan is really hot. A little bit of oil. I'm going to season the fish with salt and pepper, and then some salt. So now that the fish is actually dry, like I said, it will not stick to the pan. So when the oil is hot, and especially when you're starting seeing smoke coming from the oil, add the fish. So while the fish is cooking, remember what we want is for it to start browning. So the nice browning effect is what we want with the fish. I'm going to add the onion. At this stage, it's a good idea to add now the butter. That adds flavor. So the prawns could take a shorter time to cook. That's why I'm adding them right now. So the peppers, I'm going to add them also in cubes. So prawns, they actually cooked when they turn into an orange or reddish color. So now that the fish and seafood is basically cooked, add the basilico sauce. So I'm going to add half. Now the amount is dependent on the amount of food you want to cook. And also, you can also add some of the pasta water that was left over, and the pasta. So again, I'm going to add whatever that would be enough to be able to stir on my pan. And basically all that is left is to just mix everything and then let the sauce reduce slightly and then turn off the heat, because the food is ready. I'm now going to serve it. Remember, this is why I actually reduced the amount of the seafood and fish. It's because I wanted to make sure that I have enough. It should not be too much than the pasta. And then when garnishing, you can use a leaf of bay leaf. And the food is ready. So that has been today's recipe. Hope you get to enjoy yours when you try yours. And let me know in the comment section. And for more pasta and delicious pasta recipes from Barilla, check on my YouTube channel. And until next time, goodbye.